Hello there. Good evening, everyone. This is Dari on WorldStreams Radio. Thank you to our listeners from all around the world for joining us tonight. And to learn more about WorldStreams Radio, visit our website, worldstreams.org. Our guest tonight is musician and composer Hafez Nazeri. Hafez Nazeri, the son of legendary musician Shahram Nazeri, is Iran's most influential and admired new composer. In 2000, Hafez assembled a talented group of young performers to form the Rumi Ensemble. They performed his original compositions in a series of landmark concerts in 20 Iranian cities. The Rumi Ensemble's concerts in Tehran set a record for the entire Middle East. Hafez Nazeri is also the recipient of a UCLA Creativity Award for the Most Distinguished Young Composer. The Irvine City Hall Award of Distinction in Kurdish Music was given to him for his contributions for spreading Rumi's spiritual message of peace through the language of music. The United Nations Association also has recognized his contributions. For Hafez Nazeri, the opportunity to be the first Iranian composer to headline Carnegie Hall this Saturday, November 14th, with his opus titled Iranian Sounds of Peace, will fulfill a dream of helping to promote peace and understanding between Eastern and Western cultures, especially after the crackdown on the 2000 Iranian election protests in June. Hi there, Saeed. Hello and welcome, Hafez.
Thank you for having me.
Well, hello, Dari, and good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us, and good evening to you, Hafez Nazeri. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Doing well. Now, Hafez, I wanted to start with this question, this throbbing question. How does it feel like to be the first Iranian composer to headline Carnegie Hall with your opus titled Iranian Sounds of Peace?
Well, actually, I'm honored, to have the opportunity to have this concert at Carnegie Hall, and especially in, this important time for Iran and the world. So it's a very exciting time.
How did the idea come up for you to call it Iranian Sounds of Peace?
The idea actually came to me like a couple of years ago because, generally what we hear in press and news about Iran is generally filtered, the negative part, and I wanted to be able to show another dimension of Iranian culture and heritage, and especially since Rumi's poetry, sends the message of love and peace and unity to all human beings. I wanted to take that as an example and create a project called Iranian Sounds of Peace so we can show another dimension of our culture and heritage to the world.
You are the new face of Iran in the West, and your father, Shahram Nazir, is legendary and also known as the Iranian Pavarotti. By the way, give him our best regards here. If he is with you, we would probably like to ask him a couple of questions too, just along the way.
Yes, but my father is not with me, and actually, as you might know, we had a performance tonight at Asia Society where we were at a music demonstration at Asia Society, and I'm just came up to just have an opportunity to talk with you guys. He's involved and downstairs. I just came up to not to miss this opportunity to connect with your great audience.
Yes, absolutely. We are very honored, and we knew that you had a performance at 7 o'clock. This month marks actually the Iranian also month, correct? Is that correct? In New York?
I'm sorry, what?
This week marks the Iranian Week of Friendship.
Correct. Yes. Actually, I have created in collaboration with Asia Society Open Center a week dedicated to Iranian culture and heritage called Iranian Enlightenment Week. It starts November 6th, and the conclusion of the week is going to be the Carnegie Hall concert, which we are going to do on November 15th.
Well, obviously, Hafez, you grew up in a musical family, with your father being very well known all over the Middle East and also Asia. How did you start with the music?
I grew up in the family, that music was the most important feature in our family, along with respect to each other, and musical instruments were my toys, and I had the opportunity to have all the great masters coming day in, day out. I heard their sounds, I heard their music, and that really, influenced me to have a better understanding of my culture and heritage.
Now, your father was the first, not to overshadow, because we will be talking about this aspect of your relationship with your father musically, as far as annotation and so forth, a little bit later down the road. But your father was the first one to put Rumi's words to music. Did you get that influence directly from your father, or was it something that you were exposed to as you were growing up, musically speaking?